Welcome back. You're still watching Nedbank Business Watch. This is I'm joined by Treasury dealer at Nedbank Eswatini, Nozibusiso Dembe. Welcome again. Thank you. I've been tracking the dollar and last I checked it was trading at 18 Malangin against Lilangani. How are the currency is performing today?
Thank you, Lulu. Yes, at the moment, the dollar against the SZL is trading at 18.3582. The pound against the SZL is trading at 23.1332, and the euro against the SZL is trading at 19.8819.
Okay.
So we've seen quite a bit of rand strength in the past week. And this is off the back of U.S. data that came out indicating that U.S. unemployment benefit claims have increased to the highest they've been in 8 months. So the rand then gained strength on the back of U.S. dollar weakness. But what we are observing now is that the rand is starting to lose that strength. And this is now because of unemployment data that came out of South Africa, which came out quite high at 32.9%, which is the unemployment rate at the moment. And this is the second high in a row, one. And then two, it's very close to a record high of 35.3%, which was experienced during COVID in 2021. So there's already a bit of reluctance in the market around that, and the rand is starting to lose strength.
All right. So is there any other data that we can expect that can affect the markets today?
Yes. So later today, we're expecting U.S. inflation data to be published, and the entire market is anticipating that data because it's going to indicate how soon the Fed is likely to cut interest rates. And with the U.S. being an economic powerhouse, the other countries and other economies then also follow once they've made a decision. So that's going to be interesting, and it's going to affect markets.
Yeah, all right. Let's move on to getting a closer look at commodities. I saw that oil prices slipped on Wednesday as International Energy Agency data showed demand in developed countries. How are the commodities performing today?
So commodities today, I'll start with oil, is trading at $82.9 per barrel. So oil prices did drop in the past couple of weeks after the U.S. announced that their stockpile of Brent crude oil is increasing. So then the oil prices then dropped. But the market is a bit concerned. As you can see, the oil price is starting to increase slightly. The market is a bit concerned about wildfire season starting in Canada. And that'll affect the supply of Brent crude coming from Canada and start to increase the price. So the market is starting to price that in at the moment. But in terms of gold is currently trading at $2,362.33 per ounce. Gold price has remained quite steady for a while now. It moved slightly higher last week after the U.S. unemployment figures came out, because that indicates that the economy in the U.S. is a bit slow. Slow economy will probably increase bets for interest rate cuts and then lower yields in the U.S. So what happens when yields in the U.S. are lower? The market then tends to gravitate towards investment or holding gold instead.
All right, let's quickly give us an overview of indexes. Last I checked this morning, they're performing quite well. What does it look like this afternoon?
Yes, you're absolutely right. So we have our S&P 500, our FTSE 100, and our JSE All Share Index. And all of them are performing very well at the moment, which is good for the US, for UK, for South Africa. And I think an interesting thing to note is that the JSE All Share Index broke above 79,000 points this morning. So that's good news for companies in South Africa, and hopefully they'll benefit from that.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nozi, for that update. Let's quickly take a break. We'll come back and close up the show with Sfiso.
Transact with Nedbank and stand a chance to win a 5,000 Malangani trolley dash. To qualify, do any of the following.